up about ring. Country been down so long, it's a must I win. Hold my place like cast iron, won't break, won't bend. Stuck them racks in a all black Camudo bag. Louis V straight over starch, Bowman pants. Used to rock them camo.
Yo, what it do? The first rounders are back. It's your boy B. Willingham, aka Terrence Cody.
What's up, my peoples? Long time, no see, no hear, no anything, man. We was gone for a minute. We back though. What
a
up?
little bit. Yo, what's good, everybody? Again, back like we never left, though. But hey, we definitely glad to be back in this thing, though. Hey, man, same guy, same name, the real Reggie. Y'all know how we do, man. First rounders, the return. Hey, man. Again, this is a sequel that is definitely better than the original, man. So we're back. And this will not be the only thing that's coming back with us, though. But we will definitely get into that on a later date, man. We'll just, but we just happy to be here, man. Like I said, again, blessed to see you another day, man. You know.
Man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You know, we just been living like the last couple of months. What it's been since June.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Each other offline, but you know what I'm saying. For the people that seen us online right now, man, we y'all looking good right now, man. Y'all looking healthy and good and everything, man. So I'm glad to see everybody doing good.
Except for the Cowboy fans.
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
look terrible always.
that's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as y'all see, a lot has transpired since the summer.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
indeed.
A lot has transpired, and unfortunately, we couldn't be here for all of it, though. But of course, though, we definitely weren't going to let the year go by with our feet in the streets, man. With the live first round of the show, man. Like I said, it's just like B said, life's been lifing, but hey. But other than that, man, like I said, we definitely been all been on the up and up, man. Like I said, man, it's just all good. Again, good seeing us again. And as y'all see, unfortunately, Corporal, and that's how y'all know that a lot has changed. He's no longer Corporal Rivers. He is Civilian Rivers.
Civilian Rivers got kicked out the army.
Damn.
Talking about he got on him, but this started like, nah, you got kicked out, man.
Dang, man. Be spilling everything. Be spilling all the beans out here, man.
All the tea.
Be spilling everything, man. But nah, that man is back in civilian life. In fact, he actually got called into work at the last minute, so that's why he wouldn't be here. Of course, our first show back after the little hiatus. We would definitely love to have all four of us, but hopefully he could jump on sometime throughout the evening. But as for right now, it's just going to be, hey, I've been ready. Like I said, I've definitely been ready, and I will say, man, again, just to let y'all know, like I said, that I hope y'all did y'all civic duty yesterday, and no matter who you said voted for or supported, I think we can all agree on one thing. Thank God we ain't got to deal with political ads for another 2 years. So
I know that's right. I was getting tired of that. I was getting tired of texting stop every time I get a message on my phone.
so we're definitely we're definitely the palate cleanser for election season.
Oh yeah.
Time of year or every 4 years, because I thought I'm cool with the homie Obama, and he only texts me, you know what I'm saying, when we got to vote, whatever, man. He only texts.
That's it. He only wants one thing, bro.
Right.
One thing when he texts, bro.
Come back too, right? I'll be asking like, man, I know you be putting out these movie lists, man. Have you seen this movie right here? And then he be replying back like, yeah, go vote. Da 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 da. Like, man, bro,
Okay.
I thought we were supposed to be cool, whatever, man. But all right, whatever. Cool, oh, I feel you.
All right, Barry, we see you. All right, Barry, we
Barry Obama.
He hit you up here and there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hit you up, respond back. Keep that same energy.
That's
right.
It. That's all we ask for. That's all we ask for.
Shout out to
him. But I know we had
B, man. What we got on deck, B? First thing, man.
And first things first, let's talk about this NFL trade deadline. It was did it end? Was it yesterday or was it Monday? The time has messed me up, you guys.
Yeah, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. B said that life's been life for us, for the past few months, which is true. But what he just did there is what we call a slight flex. Because this man has been on Tuscany time for the past week. Talk about some, things been messing. You talk about his time, his time.
Yeah, I'm a little 6 hours behind.
Still jet lagged out here, y'all. Just a little slight flex, man. International world traveler out here, Brandon Willingham.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed. Was in
But
Italy.
it was yesterday though. Yesterday at 4:00 because
Yesterday
again,
around
those
4
were the
o'clock.
results. Those are results I was really paying attention to. Yesterday because I was
Yeah.
hoping to see if my birds actually got a damn pass rusher. Spoiler alert, they didn't.
Oh damn, they didn't.
I mean,
No, I was kind of upset.
pass rushers are a high commodity. If giving them, if they're going to give them up, it's going to be because that team is getting ready to be done, done for the year, or they're trying to get some capital back. And there's a couple of teams out there that should have been, talking to y'all. One of them more likely wasn't because they're a rival, and another one might be want to keep hold of their star play and build off of them. So
the pass rush market really didn't play out like a lot of analysts thought it was going to be. I know some of the names that we've been hearing, like Zadarius Smith. Zadarius Smith, I think, was probably the number one name we were hearing because again, early on, even though it's clear that they're in the running for the number one overall pick, but the Raiders said they weren't trading Max Crosby, and Cleveland said they weren't moving Myles Garrett. And both of the teams right now are slapboxing for the number one overall pick right now in the. For the 2025 NFL draft. So some of the more premium pass rushers that was going to be out there wasn't going to be available. But Zadarius Smith, is a solid player. I think the Lions made a move. The Lions had to find somebody to basically hold the fort down until Aiden Hutchinson comes back next year. So
yeah.
There's really nobody. Yeah, that's probably about as good as they were going to find.
Yeah.
For the type of replacement piece, he doesn't have to be a number one. Just again, somebody who could just hold down the fort because again he has a beast of enough team already, and that was definitely a solid move by Detroit and letting everybody know. I know y'all Niner fans don't want to hear this though, but Detroit might be the team to beat right now in the NFC.
You know what?
I think they probably bolstered.
Detroit is looking good. I can just tell you that Detroit is looking real good. I mean, but 49ers, we about to get back healthy again.
They remind me of a young Niner team. That's all. They remind me of how we looked when we started getting hungry and started firing on all cylinders. When we had a young Fred Warner, we had a young George Kittle, we had a young Deebo Samuel, we had a young Brandon Ayuk, we had a young. I'm keep going. Hold on, let me keep going. We had a young CMC, we had a young. Anyway, like, hey, they doing what they're doing right now. That's cool. Like the team's got to play, and they was showing off like that last year, and now they're kicking on all cylinders. You know where they're kicking on all cylinders at? On all phases of the football game, especially defense and offense.
Yeah.
And they're just going off. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing to see right now. So, I'm not mad at them for continuing on trying to make moves and make sure they're trying to go all in, which as a team you want to do. You know what I'm saying? As a general manager, you want to do what you got to do. Like, make your moves to make it happen. And right now the Lions are making it work.
Oh yeah, most definitely they are. And like I said, they've been like the laughing stock for I don't know when. They had players like Matthew Stafford,
the season
Megatron, Barry Sanders.
I was like Calvin Johnson.
And and what's his name? Jared Goff. Like, who knew that he would have just got good as hell again? I mean,
after trading Stafford, who still is good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that trade definitely benefited both teams.
Both of them, yes.
Both teams benefited greatly from that trade.
I've never seen a trade like that before, where both still ended up being good. Like the other team won a Super Bowl, and this one could get a Super Bowl too. Like, rarely when you do a trade, one of the other teams is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? The Rams and the Lions got off on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We good.
Yeah.
It worked out.
It was. I think it was a good change of scenery definitely for golf. I would have just he like, yeah, I'm in Detroit, man. Cause folks who get traded to Detroit, they like, nah.
It's too cold in the D. So,
yeah, it's too cold in the D.
And
too
we
cold in
wasn't
the D out there.
But shout out to today. I get a mix of Dave Campbell, Dan Campbell on this.
Yeah.
We wasn't
making
taking
that team back relevant again. Cause that man, ooh.
Bro, I remember when Dan Campbell first got hired and was like, who? Seeing that first press conference, I'm like, really?
Oh yeah.
This dude?
Yes.
But now somebody in that organization clearly saw the vision.
Yes, they did.
They clearly saw the vision. I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it.
Again, they're scoring 40 points for no reason now. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just doing shit just to do shit. Like, they had a game. I can say it like this. Each of the phases, like I was mentioning earlier, they had a game where the defense took over and they scored 2 touchdowns off of turnovers. They had a game where the special teams scored 2 touchdowns just for returning the ball. And then they have a game where fucking Jared Goff goes to a perfect pass rating and like no incompletion, like an actual perfect game. Like, so they did 3 different times where they just looked incredible. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. Gotta bring back classic sound effect. But like you said, man, they're just strong in all phases, man. Because they got golf, they got number 1 wide receiver. I didn't know. I never knew Amon-Ra St. Brown was going to be this raw in the league, but he's definitely true number 1.
I thought he was going to be more like Antoine Randall L.
So they got two solid running backs. So
yeah,
very good.
They got the wide receiver coming off of suspension. That's good.
Jameson Williams, yep. Keep forgetting about him. They got about Jameson. They got a tight end, Laporta, even though he hasn't been quite as good as he was last year.
No, he hasn't, because he's on my fantasy league team.
Yep.
So I'm just throwing that out there too. So, but we're really talking about these trades.
Yeah, you're right. Like I said, I'm just finished with this, and we can definitely get back to it. Like I said, definitely my fault for that, though. But yeah, the offensive line is definitely the best, probably the best right now in the league.
Yeah, Penei Sewell, they're just making it work. As far as like when the trade goes, like it was a wide receiver. It was a wide receiver world, man. Everybody was looking for wide receivers, and they got what they wanted, except for the Cowboys, who got a wide receiver for. They gave a 4th round pick.
No, they gave a bag of Skittles.
I don't even know who this guy is, but you get
Jonathan Mingo, from the Panthers. I remember from the Panthers.
Did he play the LSU?
No, he played at Ole Miss.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he played at Ole Miss. Again, he's somebody, 2023 second round pick. There's some potential there, but again, that's but the thing is, but if you're the Cowboys now, when Dak Prescott is probably going to be out, for a good part, if not for the remainder of the year. Why are you buying right now? And you're currently 3-6?
Yeah,
you're an absolute disaster of a franchise, and you're like, no, we're going to double down. Like that's actually going to help Cooper Rush.
Right. But let's keep in that. I was gonna say let's keep it in their division. Talk about that. Talk about the. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say Redskin, but it's the Commanders. Commanders got them a DB from the Narrows team, the Saints.
I was about to say, man, I wasn't, bro. Man, where's De Niro when you need him, man?
Yeah, I told him that we was gonna be online tonight. So
I say, where's De Niro when you need him, man? Because I definitely need to have. Boy, it's been a week for the Saints, y'all. It has been a week for the Saints, and I
was saying the pass rusher as is commodity. I was thinking Cam Jordan was gonna go. I thought Cam Jordan was gonna get traded.
Yeah. Hey, that's yeah. I'm definitely going to get into that, do it a little bit. You know what? I might as well do it since you talked about it, man. Really, especially if you're going to trade away Marshawn Lattimore, who's still very, very good, a very, very good corner right now, a true cornerback one. That just shows that the Saints have now thrown their hats into the number one for the number one draft pick in the upcoming, to a 2025 NFL draft.
And it looking like that the old Aaron Brooks on Saints, ain't they? With Kyle Turley.
But it was all good a week ago, right? Well, the first 2 weeks, they was, you know what I'm saying? They was the best thing smoking.
Yeah.
Scoring like 90 points total, beating the Cowboys like it was nothing. And you know what I'm saying? What the first game they had to beating the Panthers by 40 points.
Panthers, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was going off. Like we were like, oh, this might be, you know what I'm saying? This might be where it is. And then
we found out that the Cowboys really aren't who they are, and who they beat with the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers and the Cowboys. There you go. There's your answer.
Two teams that's in the dumpster fire right now, especially the Panthers.
But the Panthers beat the
They did.
Saints.
Then they beat them with
and that's why Dennis Allen no longer has a job.
Yeah.
A Bryce Young Saints too, not Andy Dalton, but Bryce Young coming back in, playing like again, and beating, you know what I'm saying, beating the Saints. Like, oh,
yeah.
Okay, well, wait a minute. So,
yeah. One day I'm gonna have a rant about like those about these quarterbacks, these young NFL quarterbacks, but that's another episode now. But,
yeah, but speaking of young NFL quarterbacks, man, just going back to the Commanders, though, man. Again, the Commanders are serious, man. They are serious about contending for the NFC East right now. It looks like it's a 2-team race between them and the Eagles, but man, again, I really thought what happened with C.J. Stroud last year was going to be something like, you know what, don't expect another rookie season like C.J. Stroud had, y'all. Like I said, that dude clearly was one of one, and again, that shouldn't be the norm. Then Jaden Daniels apparently heard what I said, and he said, hold my beer. Hold my beer.
Number two pick.
And another number 2 pick. Yep, another number 2 pick. Yeah. Another number 2 pick.
I hate to bring this back into the Cowboys phase anyway, but Commander head coach was one. Well, shoot, I could talk to you about it too, Reggie. Was one Dan Quinn.
Yeah, that's the
interesting.
That's been doing a whole lot better than I thought he would, though. But I mean,
yeah, very interesting. But you know what? I will give Quinn this, man. Again, maybe he learned something from being with the Falcons. And again, you could definitely learn as much from failure as you do success. And like I said, I should be feeling some type of way for it. But again, I'll give it props. He had a good staff. Again, getting Cliff Kingsbury, who clearly shouldn't be head coach.
Kingsbury.
Yeah, he shouldn't be a head coach of an NFL team, but he's still a hell of an offensive coordinator. So I think that was a pretty, I think that was definitely a very good move, especially for somebody like Jaden Daniels. And of course, man, a lot of the things that he showed at LSU, he's showing still with the team in Landover, Maryland, man. So in fact, that actually has me thinking about because I have an auntie in DC that I actually haven't seen in a while, man. I'm actually thinking about maybe heading up to DC for that game against the Falcons.
You trying to go to PG County, Prince George County. Shout out to the blacks there.
Hey, bro, you already know. You already know what time it is. I'm actually thinking about.
Shout out to my cousin living in Odenton. That's not PG County though, but it's in the area.
Look, they're doing good right now, but to be quite honest with you, I say still wait until they get that stadium remodeled or something, because that stadium's still trash. So,
I heard that. Yeah, the former FedEx Field. I think what it's called Northwest Stadium now, or something, or something real. Still something real college football sounding right now.
Yeah,
it literally bad.
You might as well play at where the Terrapins play it, or that's where they play it.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know.
Not a good stadium.
Play with the Maryland Terrapins.
Yeah.
It's not good, but I mean, now that they're good again, like, look, now the ball is rolling for them to get a new stadium built up there. But that stadium right now,
again, that's definitely a leftover from Dan Snyder's cheap ass, ownership days.
Of course.
But times are changing now, so they're good to go. So hey, good on them for.
Yeah.
And too bad that the Cowboys didn't think, let me just keep Dan Quinn because his defense is already good. Nah, get rid of him. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't need him anymore. Ha 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 ha. Now look,
and it shows.
defense ain't worth a damn.
Nope.
Can't stop a running nose.
Defense can't stop us. They can't stop a snail on salt.
Bruh.
That's how bad his defense is.
Bruh.
That's
them as
it's terrible.
In fact, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that touchdown pass for that Cousins threw to Darnell Mooney?
Wasn't that fourth in Adamsville and they got it?
Bro.
And he just said, I'm just gonna throw it over top of everybody's head.
Yeah,
nobody knew how to play a pick play. No DB knew how to play a pick play, and it's wide open. Trevon Diggs in that man's dust. Like, where the hell did he go?
Look crazy.
Yeah.
Looking crazy. But hey, they said they was gonna go all in for their trades, and that's what they did. They traded for who we say what's his name again? What's his name?
Lattimore.
No.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Oh yeah, Jonathan Mingo.
Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. So that they go your trade from them boys right there too. So hey, it worked itself out. I mean, we got good trades that happened though. Steelers got Mike Williams.
Yeah, Steelers did good, and they got Preston Smith from the Packers.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Like they look like they needed something that they needed to happen. It wasn't a super splashy trade that happened on the trade day, but because earlier before the trade deadline, you had the big trades. You had Kansas City getting D-Hop, who's good now. What the hell? Like, what I'm saying? D-Hop's back.
When he plays with a real quarterback, that man still say he got a little something. Still got some juice out here.
And I'm glad y'all mentioned D Hopkins because one of my Facebook friends, Trevino Woods, said D Hop is gonna think D Hopkins gonna hold it down in KC.
Hell yeah, he's gonna hold that shit down. Like look, he just scored 2 touchdowns on that Monday night game like it was nothing. Doing the remember the Titans dance and shit like look. That was
done hella shade.
That was some shade right there for your ass. You gonna do something like that because that's how bad it was. He left something like that and he gonna do remember the Titans dance like okay.
Yeah, again, like I said, when you're not in the quarterback purgatory that is the Tennessee Titans, man, there's a little pep in your step,
bruh.
You get a little pep in your step after you leave.
If that don't make the Titans act like they got to do something, then I don't know what. Because you had a good ass player that was D Hopkins, and he went there to be irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how bad it got. So now you know what I'm saying. Now he's with of all people the fucking Chiefs. But hey, it is what it is. He went to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? The man might win another ring.
The rich get rich out here, y'all. That's pretty much what. And like we said, and they were able to do it because again, he wasn't getting busy like that these last few seasons because of Barry Hill. That's why they could get him on such a cheap ass contract, bro. It's like
looking like he ain't good no more. Like, come on, D-Hop's still good. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about, but hey, you know what I'm saying? The team said, like, all right, shoot, nobody else want him. Kansas City, like, we'll take him. You know what we could do with him. So now, when Rashee Rice comes back, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know what I'm saying, Worthy that's, you know what I'm saying, acting like he's going to do something now because he's fast. And come back. You know
I don't know why. I know this is random, but I want to keep saying their dude name is Washi Washi, you know, like from Family Guy.
I think I know why, bro. Mr. Washi Washi.
You ain't worth a damn, B.
I know I'm not.
B finds new ways to put his ain't shitness on display, y'all.
Different styles. That's the funny part.
Different styles, yeah.
It never fails. It never fails, man. But I tell you another trade that didn't fail either, man. I think again, not splashy, but Baltimore getting Tre'Davious White, well, I think was a solid move because they needed cornerback help.
If that's going to be a team to beat Kansas City, it's going to be that team right there. Point blank period. Because Lamar is like on a whole nother stratosphere again. Like
he's on one this season.
He's playing better than last year.
He's playing better than his MVP seasons.
So I'm like, damn, okay, this is getting crazy. Okay.
But they only have 3 losses on their record because again their defense is pretty bad, and we never thought we would be talking about a Baltimore Ravens team with bad defenses, but this one pretty much is. So Lamar has to absolutely outshine folks because his defense hasn't really been helping them throughout this year.
He got somebody named Derrick Henry with him. That's just running motherfuckers over.
Somebody else who everybody thought was cooked, but look, he goes to a good team. He goes to a team that has a running threat, just as dangerous as he is, and look, he still got juice.
Right. He's trucking people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, I'm not gonna tackle him. He's coming my way. I'm going the other side. Like,
he's trucking people and he's outrunning people. I mean, how many 70+ yard runs does he have on this year alone already, y'all?
Bruh.
I still remember that damn Buffalo run, and it's like, bruh, nobody's really catching this man. Like I say, it's one thing to be trucked by him, man, but when damn DBs can't get anywhere near you, that's scary. That's a cheat code. No man should be 260 pounds and outrunning everybody in the secondary.
And if it's not him, you got Lamar outrunning everybody. And if Lamar's running, you know what I'm saying, like the defense playing, you know what I'm saying, have to play honest, he can throw it for 80 yards. So I'm like, man, this is not really this is not really fair. It's an unfair team. It's an unfair team. Like, he does everything. He could throw it, he can run, or he has a running back that's unstoppable. So, like, pick your poison. I mean, like, there's no way you're going to stop him. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's not. Everybody. And that's the only way. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's fun for Ravens to kind of – the teams that are trying to win kind of go all the way, they made moves yesterday. So,
I agree on that.
It's up with the Cowboys. I don't know. Who did the Cowboys get again?
Jonathan Mingo.
Okay.
That guy, yeah.
Him. Yeah, that dude. Not even saying him, but yeah, that dude.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget it later on. I'm gonna ask again.
Yeah, you will. I was just about to say, I think you probably will ask again. We'll tell you again, and then you're gonna forget it right after that, though. But hey, it is what it is, though. The Cowboys. I don't know if our homeboy Christian listened to this, though, man. But hey, man, y'all, your team has earned this. Your team has earned this, man. And I definitely gotta talk shit because that's it. Something because I won't be able to do it, later on in this podcast, and that's what we call a teaser.
Yeah,
a trailer. Because I said, because before we move on, into that part, I'm thinking, is there a team who name me a team who didn't do anything at the trade deadline that you're surprised at, and tell me why they are the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, damn.
Perfect. That's interesting, man. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
But hey, I mean, look, y'all don't really need nothing right now. Besides, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really working the way y'all working right now. Like, y'all pretty.
Yeah, that's why I can't be too mad about it, Ronaldo. You
only threat is the Buccaneers. I mean,
yeah, and we have a 3-game lead on them in the division right now. So it's like, sure, again, I think one of the things is, so many people are just mad at the fact that because let's just call a spade, man. 9 sacks through 9 games is not cutting it, man.
It's not.
You can't have Jared Goff, you can't have Brock Purdy, you can't have Jalen Hurts, and you can't have you probably can't even have damn Jaden Daniels sit in the pocket and carve you up.
Yeah,
that can't happen. Like I said, they need to feel pressure. They need to feel they need to feel something other than the whiff from a could be sack. So you have guys.
Before.
Yeah. we got Matthew, Judon, who again, thank God, he's pretty much on a prove it deal this year though, but still he only has 2 sacks this year. He's pretty much been a bust for us so far. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it a bean. He's been a
Oh
bust.
yeah.
You know when a Patriot trade to you, and you know when the Patriots trade to you, two things are gonna happen. You know, the player is not worth a damn no more, and the Patriots gonna laugh at you for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's always gonna
That's
happen.
it.
Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
But good thing. The Patriots are still not laughing at anybody right now because again they currently have the number 1 pick right now in the 2025 NFL draft. So
That is crazy. We talk more about that in the future too about the 2025 draft.
Never thought I'd see the day, y'all, but yeah, the Patriots are officially the laughing stock right now in the NFL. But
yes, they are next to the Panthers.
Next to the Panthers and next to the Saints because you know it's always Saints hate day at the first rounders though. But back to your point though, Ronaldo. Yeah, again, we still celebrate the fact that you know the Falcons are very much cooking because, like you said, again, we just see you know just having a good quarterback is half the battle in this league.
Man. Y'all got that black boy. I mean, I'm sorry, not black boy. I mean, y'all got Kirk Cousins up in there doing.
Oh shit! I was talking about that light skinned boy.
I see what you did there, Ronaldo. I was like, you didn't sneak that one past.
Do we go by Kirko? You know, Kirktavius.
Each day he's here in Atlanta, man.
Kirkian.
More and more into the trap. The man is spitting out. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics from Plies and all these, you know what I'm saying? Like he's doing all these like gems of like being in the Atlanta, like you know what I'm saying, Atlanta area. So you know, like okay, like he's just the more and more you see him, the more and more he looks like he's a black guy from Atlanta. So like okay, man.
He even fixed his swag surfing.
Black guy from Druid Hills.
Bro.
like I said, he's
further and further down 85, 75. Like he's just getting further and further down.
I said Memorial Drive, bro. Like, in fact, bro, if Central Station was still here, man, he probably be
Virginia Avenue.
Before you know it, it's gonna be on Industrial Boulevard.
Stay away from that, Kirk. I just about to say, bro.
They might prostitute him down there.
Bro, that's when you know.
Keep Kirk away from Fulton Industrial, y'all. That's all.
AKA prostitute industrial.
Yeah. He would disappear, or they would snatch him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
That's all we're saying. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So like I said, there's been a lot going on these last couple of days, including yesterday. We had the 2025 college football playoffs. Which we can show y'all right now.
And we can share. We have a sharing function out here.
Good old technology. So
look at God.
Yes, indeed. Look at God.
Mm-hmm. I told y'all sequel better than the original.
Yep.
Upgrade.
Because all we do is improve out here. But for everybody who doesn't, so who's not familiar with the ones happened in the last year of the playoffs. This is the first year that college football is introduced in the 12-team playoff, and what we have in front of us is the 12-team bracket. Now the bracket is set up where the top four, four conference champions will have the top four seeds in the tournament. So that's why you have a BYU team who is, I think they're top 10. I think they're either 10 or 9 in the rankings, but because they're currently leading the Big 12, they're going to have one of the top 4 seeds. So they have a top 4 seed. They have a bye, and they'll host their first round playoff game, at their home stadium. So what you're seeing right now is Oregon with the number one seed because they're the number 1 ranked team and the current Big 10 leader. Georgia at number 2, the current SEC leader, and Miami at 3, the current ACC leader. And everybody else is an at-large bid. And another thing, we also have a guaranteed bid for the G5 team, but the G5 team doesn't the G5 team, that isn't it, the G5 team. I want to say is not guaranteed a playoff game. That's why I see Boise State at number 12. They're the current highest ranked G5 team, and currently the leader. And currently, the leader in the G5, currently highest ranked G5 team, and currently their conference leader. So that's why you see them at the number 12 seed. Everybody else are at large bids from across the conferences around college football. And what you see, the first two teams out are SMU, currently with one loss overall record, but undefeated in the ACC, and Texas A&M, which has two losses, but currently only just one loss in the SEC. So there's still a lot of things there, as y'all see. Texas, Alabama. So the Alabama is pretty much on the edge right now. So they have a big game against LSU coming up.
Oh, just about actually, man. What you think about that number 11 ranking right there?
Bama, that's pretty much it. Like I said, we ain't gonna go too much into those picks though. So we'll definitely have. Like I said, we'll definitely have something for y'all in terms of picks. Something tells me that Alabama LSU game might be one of the picks that we've got going on in the Facebook group. So definitely circle that one though. But Bama, yeah, I think Bama's pretty much playing for their playoff lives the rest of the time.
It's like bracket. It's really like bracketology for college football version. It's like the last four in is like
pretty much. I think that's. Yeah. I think that this is one of the reasons I think have initial excitement about having the 12-team playoff this year, because like you said, it's a big time bracketology. We got more games that actually can factor into how the seedings are going to match up. We still got SMU and Texas A&M. What if SMU could beat Miami in the ACC championship game? Looks out, could the ACC get two teams in? I said that what'll happen if Tennessee runs the table with one SEC loss? I said, what if Texas can do the same thing? Like I said, how many teams come in? How high can Indiana climb if they're able, to continue to win out in the Big Ten? Because there was a lot of people. I don't know how y'all personally feel about it though, but some people think that Indiana being ranked 9th is probably still, or at least I think 8th in the college football ranking. But again, because BYU is a top 4, is a top conference, top Power 4 conference champion, they pushed everybody else down one spot. So people saying that Indiana's probably being disrespected, because even in this scenario, an undefeated Indiana team would have to travel to Tennessee and play in there, and not have a home playoff game in the first round. So,
and this is why I like this is projected bracket. So Indiana
exactly, it's projected now. Again, I don't have too many hot takes right now about what's going on. It's just it's the first week, man. Like,
if I'm not mistaken, they still got to play Ohio State.
They play Michigan this coming week, and they play Ohio State the week after.
So basically, they just win those games right there, and they can get them home. They can get that. They really could push into the top 4.
Yeah,
they might need some. Maybe I don't know. They can't do the top 4 because I keep forgetting that Oregon is in the Big Ten.
Exactly. Yeah, that too. Yeah, the realignment. I know the conference realignment throws you off, because like you said, Oregon is a Big Ten team. It's thank you, conference realignment, because I have to remind myself of that sometimes too. Be like, Indiana, because that's the thing too, man. Like I said, again, good. Oregon, like I said, Oregon probably is assured a playoff. I think Oregon, even if they lose the Big Ten championship game, in theory, to an undefeated Indiana, will probably still get to the playoffs anyway. Mm. But what seed we don't know. Y'all think Penn State still ranked too high right now?
Right now, was that their first loss or their second loss?
That was their first loss against Ohio State.
I think that might be. It might be good, but I'm still not sold on them. They would lose to. If it ended today and the bracket was like this, Notre Dame would beat Penn State.
I agree.
My prediction.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I agree. But you know what? You know what, Brandon? I might definitely give y'all a hot take since we all live in the great state of Georgia. But I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I'm not sold on Georgia.
Yeah, and I would like to talk about them, on another show. But yeah.
But I'm not sold on Georgia. But the truth of the matter is, y'all, I'm not sold anybody right now in college football is that that above anybody else's shoulder. And that includes number one Oregon. Again, number one Oregon pretty much beat Ohio State because of Dan Lanning. Again, that was good on their part though. But Dan Lanning allegedly manipulating the clock. But Will Howard, the Ohio State quarterback, not knowing basic clock management. Doing a damn scramble with 6 seconds left and you have no timeouts. Yeah, that's pretty much all that. And don't forget, Boise State put the fear of God in Oregon earlier this year. You only lost them by 3 points.
That State running back. I'm telling you, dog, that Boise State running back.
Oh, he's a beast. We knew he was a beast after that first game against Georgia Southern.
Yep, I was just about to say we saw it firsthand.
Yeah,
that boy ain't nothing. That boy's Wu-Tang. He ain't nothing to fuck with.
Bad boy.
Yep.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
He's so bad that damn it, he could bring a damn Heisman Trophy to Boise State.
That's crazy, right?
Something Kellen Moore couldn't do.
Ooh.
Woo! Damn, Kellen Moore, bro. Kellen Moore don't even call plays for the Cowboys anymore. Kellen Moore,
I just want to say that. I just want to say that because a lot of folks don't know Kellen Moore came from Boise State. It was a good Boise State team back then too.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about Boise State has been a consistently good team since Dan is play intramurals, brother Hawkins.
Yeah,
play intramurals, brother.
Love looking at that field, man. That field's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the blue field.
Shit.
Blue field of Boise State, buddy. I think another interesting thing. I think the Big 12 is probably only going to get two. They're probably going to only get one team in. So even if a team like BYU loses the Big 12 championship.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because they could certainly be undefeated going into the Big 12 championship game.
Yes, indeed.
Because they don't. Yeah, their schedule is a two slide. They still got to play. I think they play Utah this week.
Utah, that's the team who I've forgot all about.
Yeah, in fact, we'll talk about Utah more. We'll talk about Utah more, y'all.
Yeah, I forgot about Utah.
Yeah, they've dealt with injuries. Once Cameron Rising went down, it was pretty much.
Is he out for the whole season?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be back for his 10th year.
Like, bro, get a job. I'm sorry, man. Get a job, bro.
He do got a job. It's the Utah the Utah quarterback.
Damn, son.
Is that the job though?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, when he went down, everybody that whole team just went down.
Yeah, like I said, this again, that's one of the things that sometimes happens. Teams that we thought were going to be doing something, they end up not meeting the expectations, which I think is a perfect segue into our most surprising, the most disappointing team so far in the 2024 college football season.
And I think we forgot about. Did you want to talk about the other teams that was in the top 25 before we can just
we can do that.
Yeah, let's go on because I'm going to share.
Yeah, because that's what I was asking. Yeah, asking you to find.
So we got. Of course, we got SMU and Texas A&M. Any of these teams, y'all think that can make a pool? I mean, a play into making it to the playoffs. I mean, I can see Colorado could. They probably had to win.
I was just about to say Colorado. I think has the easiest. Colorado got an easier schedule than BYU left.
Yep.
Look,
so they can actually.
What if Ole Miss do something to Georgia this weekend?
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna hold off until another time on that.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna make the official picks though.
I'm
But,
just gonna hold off on that one right there. That's interesting. That's an interesting
but
game.
honestly, that might be a playoff eliminator game for Ole Miss. Because again, and if that happens, there might be some people who are who might be looking at Lane a little strange if that happens, because Lane built this team to make the 12-team playoff.
Right.
This was a team that they went all out in the transfer portal to do so, and if they somehow miss out on that,
Yep.
Rank
number 16.
Just saying.
Yeah. 16. Just saying. Again, LSU still has an outside shot.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
because they got Bama. They still play Florida, and I forgot who they end the season with.
Who was that?
I said LSU. The LSU plays Bama this week.
Do they play? Oh, they already played A&M. Never mind.
Yeah, they already played A. Yeah, they played A&M the week before.
Yeah. I mean, potential in Iowa State too.
Yeah, Iowa State still.
You can never count them.
Something. Maybe Pitt, but Pitt gonna need a lot of help from other people, from other teams.
Yeah, Pitt's gonna need help. I think Pitt. Only way Pitt's probably gonna make it is if they win the ACC.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Colorado, any of these other teams that I'm seeing on here, I don't see nothing. Well,
yeah, I say Colorado maybe.
Hey, I'm enjoying Army so far.
Shout out Jeff Monken.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
the Army. You know what I'm saying? Like
shout out Jeff Monken.
Like they're trying to be worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm honestly surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised Jeff Monken is actually still there because that's a coach that I definitely thought who probably would have moved on.
I mean, I can. It's just like the style of offense he runs, and not in these other schools will run it. You know what I mean? I think Navy's running, the Air Force is running it.
But I think the reason I say with him is because Army's actually been more multiple this year. Same with Navy. In fact, Navy has actually called their offense this year I think what was it? The Sling T.
They would call it. I like that.
I like that too. I was like, yeah. They're calling it the Sling T. So yeah, both of them have actually added more, spread elements to the offense in recent years, and I think Monken will probably, he'll definitely tailor the offense more, towards what you see in, the big time, either the big time, G5 or even, the lower P4 teams if he ever gets a chance though. But yeah he's definitely, perfect for what they have, and I hate to see that, Navy absolutely got drugged by Notre Dame earlier this year though. But Navy was having a good run before.
Yes, they did. But that Navy Army game, that looks real interesting.
Yep, the last official game of the regular season. This should definitely be a very fun one to watch. But yeah, like you said, that out of all of them, I think Missouri could probably still sneak in, maybe.
They're gonna need a lot of help too.
Yeah, but again, I think Brady Cook looks like he's going to be crushing throughout the remainder of the season. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I think he didn't play in the Alabama game, and they absolutely got.
He tried to play, but he wasn't.
He tried to, but yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't a go, and it clearly wasn't. It clearly wasn't that game, but yeah, I think Clemson's probably. I think Clemson's probably out.
That loss against Louisville really hurt them.
Yeah, I think
it was looking real good.
Yeah, because like I said, I think both. Again, I think Louisville, SMU, and Miami is still ahead of it right now. In the ACC standing. So
yeah,
they're gonna have to make up some ground. And like I said, one of those two teams is undefeated still. So good luck with that one, Dabo.
Yeah,
I hope Tyler from Spartanburg didn't call to give you too much grief this past week.
I know, right? Tyler from Spartanburg.
I actually hope he did, because that was actually quite funny.
Yeah.
It's very, very much so hilarious, though.
Yeah.
So you want to get to the most surprising, most disappointing team so far?
Let's start with the most surprising team. Let's keep it in the ACC, man. SMU. Who would have knew? Who knew?
That's a good one. That's a good one,
man. That is, yeah.
especially coming from the AAC, the American Athletic Conference. Like I said, it looks like, especially after that Clemson loss, because they already got a win over. They already have a win over, Louisville right now, and they absolutely just went into Pittsburgh's house and just took all the Heinz ketchup. No, actually, Pittsburgh came there. Never mind, but still, Heinz ketchup was got by the Pony Express this past Saturday. And yeah, ever since they switched to Kevin Jennings at quarterback, they've been a machine, and they've been steamrolling folks. And I'll tell y'all what, man. Again, SMU, if y'all aren't familiar, and I think there's probably a lot of people who are around our age, so this was a little bit before all of our times, though. But if you want to be familiar about what SMU can do in a so-called power league, go do yourself a favor and look up the ESPN 30 for 30 Special Pony XS.
Oh, that was like one of my favorite 30 for 30s when that was really, really good.
Yep. When Eric Dickerson is saying that he took a pay cut when he left the school, that should tell you right now exactly why they were put on death penalty. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, the money folks didn't go away from SMU.
Right. And it's kind of crazy because when I was in Italy last week, I saw somebody who had an SMU shirt, and I talked with him. He was like, "Yeah, I was there at the year that they got that death penalty." He said, "Yeah, he talked about it. He said, it sucked." But
yeah, so you found an old school SMU fan. That's what's up.
Yeah, he had on SMU shirt, so I was like, "Man, y'all got a real good team this year." I had thought it was just an Italian dude. He probably didn't know English.
Yeah, exactly.
He talked to me like, "Yeah." He's like, he actually went there, and he said it was during the time that they was on the death penalty. I'm like, damn.
Wow. Yeah. But that's cool, man. You say all it's cool, run through some familiar faces overseas, man. But yeah, like I said, SMU absolutely. And again, they moved to conference. I thought they were actually, because a lot of teams, especially moving up from the G5, usually struggle when they get into a big Power 5 conference, but SMU said, nah, again, ever since they went to Kevin Jennings, they've been not pretty damn good. They've been damn good. Like I said, we just got to, just give them their props. I think they could probably certainly finish out the season. Again, their only loss this year was to BYU early this season. And again, their current starting quarterback wasn't playing in that game when they played BYU.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why, but I thought SMU was undefeated. But
that was the only loss. But again, look at their schedule. They have Boston College, host at Virginia, and they host Cal. They should walk right into the ACC.
They really should, but knowing that, we probably jinx them. They probably lose one of those games.
They have absolutely no business.
We just jinxed them.
Damn, sorry, SMU fans.
Yeah, we just jinxed them.
But I'm definitely go to it. Disappointing team, and I'll just start with the national champions, at least the defending national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.
I kind of saw that coming. I mean, they lost their coach. I think they quarterback, running back, all that going. Balake Kuram, he left.
Yeah, I think the only reason I say them was because of the fact that they lost a lot, and because of the fact that they're a national championship team, and they still have enough for the defense to be salty. That's why I think the Indiana game is going to be interesting. Like, I don't know if that's going to be one of the picks, but we'll just, again, like I said, I'm definitely not going to steal any thunder from that though. But they have a defense that can make things pretty interesting for you. But in terms of the offense, only one starter, coming back, and they definitely look absolutely like it. The offense, they haven't settled in on a quarterback. They're pretty much a mess on that side of the ball. And again, if you can't do anything on that side, you pretty much set everybody else up for failure. So I pretty much say that, like you said, they lost 13 guys to the NFL, and most of their coaching staff is coaching right now in Los Angeles with Jim Harbaugh. So.
Yeah,
it is what it is though, but we definitely, like I said, I think still one of the more disappointing teams so far. I tell you, a good surprise team, and probably if I think they would be the biggest surprise, they'd probably be the last one I would list, but There's one surprise I'm saving for last for a segue, y'all. Like I said, this is a little bit behind the scenes though, but I think arguably the biggest surprise so far is 9-0 Indiana.
Yeah.
Kurt Signetti.
Yeah, that dude's gonna be coaching somewhere else next year. That's not Indiana.
Yeah, and especially the fact that he's not a spring chicken either. Again, he might. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting what. I'm probably skipping a little bit though. It's going to be interesting what Savvy job season is going to look like. I think if he, I'm sure right now there's probably some coaches trying to convince him, to leave Indiana after 1 year. But I'm telling you, who's your fans? Have your AD sign them now.
You got to give this man an extension.
Give this man an extension now, and even so, I don't think it's gonna. It probably won't do too much.
No, it won't.
To probably keep him. But hey, at least you tried. But yeah. Again, a team who was 3-9 last year, and now they've equaled. Their loss total, their win total now equals their loss total with 3 more games to play. And like we said, they still got. Again, people were throwing shade about them having the easiest schedule so far in the top 10. But the schedule going into the rest of the month is supposed to be, I think, one of the hardest. But I think it's probably because the brand Michigan brand name still is though. But they still have to go to Ohio State. But their last game is against Purdue. They'll run Purdue out of the stadium. So
yeah,
I think it's safe to say.
And that's a rivalry game, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely one of the more pleasant, so surprises so far. Again, in Indiana, when you say Indiana, again, you don't think about football. You think about Bobby Knight in that damn movie.
R.I.P. Bobby Knight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of the greats. So, so yeah, so definitely shout out to the Hoosiers there. Yeah, like I said, Kurt Signetti. Yeah, very good coach. Very good coach. All right, so we say those are that bad. You have a disappointment you wanna bring up?
It's probably what you probably gonna say. It's definitely got to be your boys, man.
Like I said, save that. Like I said, that's gonna be the last. Save that. Yeah, save that one
right now.
Save that one, but I definitely got another for you. Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
Utah was a top 15 team coming in. They're currently 4-4.
Oh, they are 4-4. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They probably won't make a bowl win. No, what you about to say?
That's what happens when you have your quarterback is gone for the season. So, but
yeah, because they lost to Houston, who is pretty damn bad this year.
Yeah, Houston's gonna be good next year.
So. Yeah. Never count out Fitz.
That's what I'm saying. They got Fritz on the team.
Willie Fritz.
Yep.
Well, but Utah finishes with BYU, Colorado, Iowa State, and UCF. They probably won't make a bowl game this year.
No, they're not. They'll go maybe 5-7. That's if they can do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oklahoma's been kind of disappointing too, but I mean
that's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah. Oklahoma's been a little disappointing.
A little disappointing, yeah. I'm not. I think they're probably disappointing, like because I don't think Auburn is disappointing at all because I've thought that if they still had that boy come back as quarterback this year, they were going to be sorry again, and that's still pretty much played out, man. Peyton Thorne is not a quarterback to win you SEC games. That's just not. I don't know why Hugh Freeze tried to convince himself and the good people on the plains that would be the case, but yeah.
I did forget about a surprising team. Hey, Vanderbilt. Yeah, Vanderbilt is good. So.
Vanderbilt's a good one.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt's a good one. I don't think Vanderbilt has lost by more than, have they, 2 scores this year? I might have to actually look that up. Now, they do have a crazy loss to Georgia State. That loss to Georgia State is looking real crazy now, considering that you could beat Alabama and put the fear of God in Texas.
Yeah. I still don't get that. I don't know what they were happening at Georgia. Did they have that game at Atlanta?
And it was in Georgia State. Yeah, it was.
Oh, they threw
It
strippers
was at
at
the
him.
field formerly known as Turner.
They threw strippers at them boys.
Had to.
Well, I had Magic City written all over that, right? The Magic City Bowl.
Nashville boys didn't know what to do.
They sure
came
did.
down to the A. So yeah, Vanderbilt is very good, and at one time was ranked in the AP top 25. So yeah, it's a good one. B. I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. You probably also know was another. Again, I think this is probably where a good spot we could probably wrap this up. Man, you get the final most disappointing, the most surprising, most disappointing teams. First, most surprising, even though I say this is most surprising because of the fact that the record right now is pretty much flipped, and the record could get better with the remaining games on the season. And like I said, and that's the Colorado Buffaloes.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely the Colorado Buffaloes right now. So I definitely need to add as probably one of the more surprising teams. Currently 6-2, looked very shaky against North Dakota State this year. But we all know the history of D2 North Dakota State. Nobody in the Power 5 schedules these guys because they put the absolute fear of God in you.
And I don't know why they don't want to join the FBS. They good enough to compete in there. That's another topic, another day.
I guess they still like that big fish little pond thing, but I definitely I can definitely agree with you on that, B.
Yeah,
definitely no doubt though. But again, they're currently 6 and what are they? Let's say just make they're currently 62 overall. With their remaining games against Texas Tech, who just upset Iowa State. That might actually be a sneaky good game to check out this weekend. Because Texas Tech is probably another one. Again, it's not a flashy one, but Texas Tech is 6-3.
Yeah,
it's not a bad team.
They're not.
Not a bad team at all. I said I definitely did not expect Texas Tech to still probably make a little bit of noise in the Big 12. So they still got games against them. They host Utah. They travel to Kansas, and they end in Oklahoma State. Another team that's honorable mention for disappointment.
I was just going to say that because Mike Gundy, he's a man. He's
a man 70. Still.
He's probably 70 now.
Yeah. Pretty much, and he's still doing ranch too. If y'all heard this man earlier this week though, but Colorado could sneak into the Big 12 championship game if they keep on. And of course, they have probably the current Heisman front runner Travis Hunter. Shedeur Sanders is still it's a high level quarterback. Honestly, probably him and Cam Ward are probably the only quarterbacks out taking the first round right now.
Yes. Yeah.
To keep it 100, and again,
do his chance.
And honestly, I was sold on Carson being the first rounder anyway, though.
I mean, why are you saying Stetson? I mean Carson. I'm glad you said that.
I like what you said Carson for a little bit, man. But I definitely give it to him. Like I said again, man. Dion has definitely turned the program again. This shows significant improvement, and it looks to probably at least double the win total from last year. You definitely got to give props for that. Yeah. I disagree with Stephen A. Smith of giving him the coach of the year right now.
Nah, he got to finish off the season.
Yeah, like I said, the guy who turned the 3-9, team into an undefeated playoff contender, I think is probably leading that right now. But again, we definitely got more games to play, and again, like I said, but the job he's done now, so bringing in pretty much new players for the transfer portal, and they've worked out so far. Again, they're protecting Shedeur better. They're playing much better defense, and
they are.
Definitely props to what's going on so far, which leads me to the number one disappointing team so far in the
Numero
college
uno.
football playoff season. And I do not say this with joy, but damn it, damn it, y'all know me, y'all know us. We keep it 100. We call it like we see it. And this was no doubt, y'all. This was no doubt. But the Florida State Seminoles are officially the most disappointing team so far this year.
Yeah, I still don't get that, man. I'm still shocked. I mean, it started in the beginning of the season against Georgia Tech.
Again, I'm gonna try to explain this one to you as quickly as possible. And I know this isn't a Florida State podcast, so I'll definitely want to bore everybody with it. I'm just giving y'all the cliff notes, since again y'all know that it is a team that I follow, so I could pretty much give what I personally think happened and how you could go from 13-1 to 1-8, all within a span of not even 11 months. And really the main thing I would just say is, there's been a lot of debates on the portal. I think a lot of people that have takes on the portal, either they're misinformed or they're not telling the whole story. People think it's an either and or. You could have like a Dion approach, or what Lane Kiffin has done with Ole Miss, or what Mike Norvell has done at Florida State now. Or you could take a Dabo approach where you take nobody out of the portal. Again, Dabo joining the likes of the Naval Academy, Air Force Academy, and Army as the only 4 schools that don't take kids from the portal. And again, 3 of those schools you need a recommendation from your congressman to go to. So keep that in mind too. About guys who are they going to take from the portal, though. But the point is, the portal is one of the things that, again, it's a great tool to use. That's pretty much what Signetti did to pretty much get Indiana back going. I think any coach who is going to a new situation, or if you're in a situation like Dion last year, what Signetti did this year, you need to take a lot of players, just in order to actually make sure your rebuild goes smoothly, because these coaches are getting less time. And it's shown that, if you can mine the portal good, you can actually, have a chance, to get your tenure off to a solid start. And that's exactly what Sanders and Signetti has done at their schools. Norvell did it too. Norvell did it, so he got Jermaine Johnson from Georgia. He got Jared Verse from the University of Albany, Brady Fisk from, Western Michigan, and a host of others who actually, help to get the rebuild going. And pretty much, help put together a great, a team that could compete for a 2023 championship. And on top of guys like Johnny Wilson from Arizona State, Keon Coleman from Michigan State, Trey Benson from Oregon, you quickly put together a team, especially if you especially if they're productive players from other spots. But the thing is, though, if you rely on the portal to get those type of players, and you don't have the high school recruiting to actually back up and supplement, not even supplement, though, because again, the high school recruiting is still the backbone, or at least it's 80% of the backbone of what builds these college programs. It always has been, always will be. But the unfortunate thing is, Mike, the coach of Florida State, has not emphasized the high school recruiting enough to offset any years in which you actually missed the portal. And this year they got a lot of guys from Alabama, because it's right after Kalen DeBoer. Kalen DeBoer left. Kalen DeBoer, left, Washington to go to Alabama. A lot of kids transferred. You get Marvin Jones Jr. from UGA. Again, kids who coming out of high school were ranked highly, but it's been, years since they've been out of high school, but they haven't been productive, in a college program. But you roll the dice on expecting them, to be plug and play players, and when you find out they were in transfer portal for a reason. And again, you haven't recruited, good enough players to actually, be the depth for you. You absolutely fall off. You fall off a cliff, but it doesn't fully explain 1-8, because honestly, this is the type of season in which you have to, if you're Mike Norvell, look at, not just the way you acquire talent, but of course the coaches that you let stay on for this long. The way that you run the program. Again, you have to take a serious look at the entire operation and just have to say to yourself, you know what? We did win 19 straight games, from 22 to 23. We did, go undefeated in the regular season and win a conference championship. Like I said, we did win 10 games the previous year, but again, if we didn't, get lightning in the bottle with these players, it would never happen. Like I said, the process was wrong. The process was still wrong. No matter, if you get these players that struck lightning with. And that's pretty much what it is now. Instead of it's just that the entire program needs an absolute scrubbing. You need new assistant coaches because again, I think that again, because we definitely get into it. What's happening? What has happened so far? Again, it can't happen at Florida State, and it's absolutely a save your job offense. Because again, no matter the circumstance, you can't go 1-8 at a Florida State. Period.
Oh hell no!
You can't do that and expect to be loaned for the job. That's just point blank. Period. and really, the only reason I think Mike still has a job now is because of the fact that he re-upped this offseason, and there are 64 million reasons why school can't get rid of rid of him right now. And again, like I said, if there's a reason, that you still think that it could work, like I said, that you could probably just look at the fact that he still won big, and you could probably still he showed that he could do it before. But if there's any reason, and again, like I said, I'm not trying to argue either way. Me personally, I think that the task is just so big. You dug yourself in such a big hole. It's going to take investment, like financial investment, into actually getting players that can help you win. Because like I said, he got to win big next year. It ain't we have to rebuild this thing. You need to win big You need to win big starting next year.
Ain't no 6-6 next year, is it?
Exactly. Like I said, you still need to win, have big improvements in order to still, make yourself, viable in this job. And the fact is, you're gonna have to do something that you haven't done since you've been at Florida State. You have to be a better recruiter. You haven't shown that. You're gonna have to change. You're gonna have to change that. You're gonna have to. Again, I have no doubt he's gonna change the coaches, but again, everything else that you've been doing for your entire coaching tenure, you're gonna have to again have the self-awareness to be like, this can't be sustainable if I still want this job. So you're gonna have to, do so. Again, a tie's gonna have to change the stripes. If you're not gonna change it, then absolutely you are officially on save your job season.
Yes, indeed. Oh, well said, man. Yeah. Well,
which leads us to
save
your job. Yeah. Save your job Saturdays.
Yes, indeed. Oh, dang, that was a great segue, man. Great segue. We start off with first. I mean, and we already talked more about Mike Norvell.
Like I said, I pretty much give you all the spill on Mike Norvell. But you know what? That's why I hate that T's not here, because I'm actually going to give you one, because this is crazy. It was not on my bingo card that Mike Norvell will be the coach in Florida that would be on the hottest seat, and not Billy Napier,
right,
at UF. Because again, you know what? This is going to sound real wild, but if you do have any Florida fans, listening with us, you probably don't want to hear this, but I'm just going to tell you that if Billy finishes still, with a 500 record, especially considering that he has Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, and FSU left, I think he's going to keep his job. B.
Talking about Napier. Oh yeah, I think he might not be going anywhere this year.
Yeah, I think again, if I'm Florida, if you can't get Signetti to leave Indiana this year, you might as well keep Napier.
Yeah.
If you can't get Signetti to leave, you might as well keep Napier.
Oh yeah. Hey, you never know. Like I said, this number one right here, Sam Pittman. Arkansas got somebody. You see what they did with Calipari in basketball?
Yep.
Oh
Like I
man,
said, that's an interesting one. Like I said, we
that
definitely
is a
know.
real. Yeah, I can see him going to Arkansas.
Sam Pittman's replacement is already on staff.
What's that?
Sam Pittman's replacement is already on staff.
Oh yeah,
If he continues to fuck around to find out.
Bobby Petrino.
Yep.
Hell, y'all really?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I thought he was with Texas A&M, but ma. Yeah.
He left after Jimbo got fired.
Oh, okay.
So Arkansas. Yep, Arkansas spun the block with Bobby Petrino. Everybody, yes, they did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because Arkansas still has to play Texas. They'll beat Louisiana. They play Louisiana Tech. They'll beat Louisiana Tech, and they end at Missouri. I think they lose the next two.
Yeah, I agree. Cause that Arkansas Missouri game, that's supposed to be like supposed to be a rivalry game.
You say, yep.
And if they get blown out by them,
SEC rivalry. Yeah, the new SEC rivalries that they added. And as when the last had the conferences, but yep, they're 5-4 now, and I could definitely see them losing the last two. So yeah, he's definitely on save your job, and he definitely didn't do nothing to save his job this past Saturday when Lane Kiffin decided to just play pitch and catch with that defense.
Oh yeah, yeah. You talking about somebody getting mollywopped?
So Sam Pittman is not doing enough to save his job right now.
No, he's not.
So who else we got on the list, B?
Let's see. I don't even know if anybody really cares, but
yeah, some of those guys. Yeah, I was
Trent Dilfer at UAB. Hugh Freeze.
Yeah, why UAB thought getting Trent Dilfer was actually gonna be something? I have no idea.
Yeah. Well,
if you have any UAB fans, listening, please tell us.
Yeah.
Please respond to us and tell us, y'all. Because this,
I got one. Lincoln Riley. He's number 10 on this list.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. That's a good one because I was telling folks about damn USC actually could have been in the disappointing category, but for me personally, I'm not disappointed in USC because I've been told y'all what USC was, and it's pretty much still playing out exactly what I've been telling y'all about USC. USC does not respect the tenets of football.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley was an excellent QB coach masquerading as a head coach.
Yeah, he's a good offense coordinator, but than that, he's not a good head coach. And he got what's the name? And if he gets fired, within that Juju Lewis ain't coming to USC. He probably can go to. He might go somewhere. Maybe he can go to Florida State. You never know.
I would definitely love to.
Or he can stay in Georgia. Hell,
he'll probably because I think the other schools, believe it or not, I think who's been mainly recruiting him, it was Auburn, but Auburn flipped, a 5-star quarterback from Notre Dame. So I don't know if they're recruiting him anymore. But who's actually been getting? This is going to surprise you because again, they're not really known for this guy. This guy. This man drops off from the chat, but decides to be a menace in the comments.
Yes, he is a menace.
But you want to know who Juju Lewis has actually been visiting? Again, like I said, this will surprise you. Indiana.
Yeah, and that's wherever that coach go, he's gonna go. Then if Lincoln Riley gets fired, but you never know. That dude might pick Lincoln. Nah, he's not gonna. Lincoln Riley's not gonna be no offense coordinator in Indiana. I was just gonna say that, but yeah.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Yeah, because I'm actually about to see, just the rest of USC schedule. Yeah, they're 4-5 now. 4 and 5 in the Big Ten Conference. Again, this is
they play they still got to play Notre Dame, don't they?
Still got to play Notre Dame.
Play UCLA.
Yep, they actually play Nebraska next. Yeah, and play UCLA. So they got Nebraska, UCLA, and Notre Dame. Nebraska's fallen off. I don't know if Dylan Raiola is going to be healthy going into that USC game. I think he's injured. I don't know if he's gonna play.
I can see them going 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I was just about to say 2 out of 3.
And
but at the same time,
and they might lose 3 in a row. You never know. So.
Yeah, like I said, that yeah. Again, 7 at 5, and again, USC paying you big money to actually take them. Yeah, that one should be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Raleigh right afterwards. I'll tell you another one that's interesting. I think he's definitely going to, he's on save your job status. I don't think he's fully on the list yet, but Brent Venables at Oklahoma is definitely
I think he can't have another year like this next year. I can tell you
no,
that.
He's on save your job status officially next year.
Yeah. Might be one where he's a state of defense coordinator.
Yeah. Or taking the Kansas State job when he had a chance to.
Yeah.
That's definitely probably more of his steez though. But yeah, it's been a whole lot harder in Oklahoma than I thought it would be for him. But yeah, that's definitely a very, very good one.
Yeah.
Staying in the SEC, you know who else is moving towards that status too, B?
Who?
Hugh Freeze.
Oh,
yeah.
He's number 9 in the coacheshotseat.com.
I can see that.
Yep. Right next to Mark Stoops at number 8, but I think Mark Stoops is safe for this year.
Yeah, even though they fell off a cliff after they almost clipped Georgia. I don't know what happened.
They did. I don't either. Brock Vandagriff. Man.
Yeah, we see why Brock Vandagriff is no longer on Georgia's team.
Yeah, me too.
But I personally think that again, I think that's just Mark Stoops though, man. No quarterback has really gotten busy in Mark Stoops' system. Again, Will Levis had that one hot chair though, but as y'all see, Will Levis ain't doing shit in the NFL right now. So that just shows you how well Mark Stoops gets you ready as a quarterback for the next level. So yeah, pretty much, bro. But yeah, Kentucky. I don't know what's going on in Lexington, but yeah, that one was pretty wild. It was pretty wild.
Yeah,
I know there was one I actually wanted to ask you about, but I got one for you. I want to get your opinion on it, and I'll definitely tell you. I'll definitely tell you mine. What about Mackenzie Brown over in Baby Blue, bro?
Mackenzie Brown, who was
Mac Brown.
Oh, he needs to be gone. Hey, I take that head coach from Indiana for him.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, I would.
That would be a home run for y'all.
Yes, it would be. But
that would be a home run for y'all. Again, like I told you, I don't. Again, I'm not quite ready to fire Mike though. Even though, again, like I said, if you want to move on from him, if you really think he can't get it back on track at FSU, I think Cignetti should. Again, you make Cignetti say no. If he says no, you make him say no again. If he says no, you make him say no again.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be interesting too to see what UNC is gonna do with him at the end of the year.
But the reason I asked you about UNC is because apparently word on the street is UNC. Apparently, he has told the higher ups there that he's going to step down at the end of the year, no matter what.
Oh, that's
allegedly. Good. I think that's what I read. But I also read that allegedly he was going to resign after the JMU game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can see why. No problem. Them folks probably told him not to do it.
I think so. I think the AD told him not. I think the AD didn't accept it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
From what I read though, because again, he was telling the team that do y'all really think I should be coaching you all now? And it was almost like, man, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be doing this. But apparently they've got their shit together. But of course, when you play sorry teams like Virginia and FSU in back-to-back games, that could do enough to get you juice going again. So,
yeah.
Hey,
I
Like
agree
I
with
said,
that.
though, but I think he's going either way, though. Personally,
I think he is too.
I think he's going to resign. Again, it's
Like
time.
you
He's older
said.
than Nick Saban.
Yeah,
He's older than Saban, so yeah, it's time. It is absolutely time. But that's probably me, man. Well, at least the coaches, that I can think of that people actually, care to hear about. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have anybody that's.
I can't think of anybody else right now. But yeah, I kind of like those people that you said there. That's on the hot seat. I think some stuff is gonna probably change definitely by the end of the season. Maybe after next week, you never know. So
yeah, it's crazy that we only got the end of this month for the regular season to end. It's like where did it go?
Right. Yeah, I think Billy Napier might be safe this year.
I think so too. Again, I'm sure Tarif and Florida fans don't want to hear it, but I think
he's safe.
I think he stays too.
So.
I think he stays also. And again, he has DJ Lagway. He has a stud quarterback. He can at least negotiate.
Yeah.
Negotiate with the school and be like, look, this kid has already said that he's definitely tied to me. So if y'all want to just get rid of me and have that kid and risk that kid, leave me for a bigger NIL deal somewhere else, go right on ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
And he still got money over in his contract too. So yeah. Not to mention again the contrast in what is happening at Florida and FSU is absolutely wild because Florida has not quit. Again, if you watch that game against UGA, Florida will give you hell. Florida's absolutely still going to give you hell still. And again,
I saw that.
Again, I don't think they'll beat Texas, but would it be a surprise if they're still neck and neck with Texas going into the
I can see that they're gonna be neck and neck against Texas.
Yeah. They're gonna be an interesting team to follow the rest of the way. Like I said, again, these last 5 games are supposed to be the hardest 5-game stretch in the history of college football. Again, if they show any signs of life throughout, if they can find ways to take 2 of those games, I think he comes back in Gainesville.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So what else we got, B?
Well, college basketball started a couple of days ago. We're just playing little scrimmages. Ain't too much been going on. Watched my boys play the other night. A little concerned about them, but
I was just about to ask you about the boy. That Elon game looking mighty funny.
They had RJ on the bench. I think they might have tied it or took the lead. But once RJ came back in the game, they ended up winning that game. So it's gonna be as far as RJ goes. But they got the guards. They got a lot of down guards on their team. So you got to figure out who's gonna get the player, who's gonna not, and then just the chemistry and the bigs. They don't have them any good bigs. I think that's gonna be like the weakness is the bigs. So they playing Kansas this week, this Friday night. I don't know about that game either. I hate Kansas, but I ain't gonna say too much about that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this college basketball season. Duke, I hate them, but they look pretty good with Cooper Flag on the team. Rutgers is good too.
Cooper Flag is going to be
Cooper Flag is
the next big thing, and of course, he could be the number one. He probably would have been the number one pick if he could have came out this past year.
Oh yes, he would have.
Absolutely,
he would have. They already said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Already said. So,
he would have been.
Yeah. Absolutely. Again, with the bullet.
Yeah.
He would have been number one with the bullet, and of course, on the women's side. It's pretty much Juju Watkins and Paige Buchers are the ones who have next.
In South Carolina. But I don't think South Carolina's going to win it this year. That's a tease. What? It's just right now, it's too early to say right now who's going to be good. I don't think Kansas is not going to win it all this year. I just don't think they will. It might be it's gonna be probably like a team that ain't nobody gonna know. Don't know. I don't think UConn's gonna three-peat because it's hard to do to three-peat in
any
football
sport.
in any sport. Yes,
Even though they've built an absolute machine, but yeah, it should be an interesting year. Like I said, I really haven't got a chance to really deep dive into who's really to look at. So right now, in the college game, because like I said, it literally started like what most teams the regular season already started Monday or Tuesday. So
yeah. It
yeah,
started this past Monday, and then like maybe things like around Thanksgiving, around December time, you really figure out like, hey, these teams right here can do something during in March Madness, and that's what some of these freshmen that I know they've been playing kind of sorry. They'll start, I guess, get the feel of the game as well as the team, and yeah, because UNC got those freshmen Ian Jackson and Drake Powell. Which Drake Powell I like his game a lot. I think he's gonna be he's more of like a lockdown defender, and I think he's not a starter, but I think he's a like a top 10 draft pick. Ian Jackson was he's like a mid to late first round pick now. So I mean they got some talent on there. I think them boys might go one and done this year, but it's gonna be fun. I actually can't wait. I mean,
as long as it's fun,
yeah.
As long as it's fun, man.
It's gonna be an up and down season. I know that. I'm gonna be pissed off a whole lot of times, but it is what it is. Yeah, Carolina will my team.
No doubt. And again, the NBA season also started not too long ago, and Ronaldo just gave breaking news in the private chat that number 1 overall pick and Atlanta Hawk Ricochet.
Oh, that was me that said that.
Oh, that was you. I was, oh damn, Ronaldo is dropping, dropping the heat. Is it in the chat? Like, okay, but yeah, Ricochet dropped 33 points in his first welcome to the league moment.
Yeah. So that was pretty good. If he can continue that right there, it might have been a good draft pick the Hawks got. Definitely better than not getting Alex Sarr or whatever.
Yeah, boy, y'all know me, man. I really want a Sarr, when we first had that big announcement, but now,
yeah. Wizards can't draft any good players anyways. So
yeah,
except for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, like I said, if Sarr wants to waste his career there, hey, go right on ahead, son.
Yeah, but he'll probably be good on the France basketball team.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm not. That's why I'm not looking forward to playing them dudes in 2028. Like you said, him. Like I said again, we already know Wemby's going to be back, and potentially add him. Ricochet, yeah, it's going to be a damn problem.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be a damn problem.
Yeah. But I mean, let's just keep talking about this NBA basketball and just talk about Joel Embiid. What the hell's wrong with him, man?
Mr. Angry bro, you just won a gold medal. Why you so angry, son?
Right.
Why are you so angry?
Yeah, I just heard that he was arguing with a fan or a reporter. He might have attacked him.
Shoved the reporter.
Suspended him for 3 games. Yeah, he had no better than that, man.
But you can't be doing that, bro. You can't be doing it. You got to keep your cool. I know that, like I said, people are absolutely, bugging you, about why you haven't played yet. So you angry at the city of Philadelphia, man, after everything that you've given them. I know it's rough, but damn, again. You spurned France to play for the U.S. basketball team, and you won. You won a gold medal, son.
You won a gold medal.
You won a gold medal. You should not be this damn angry right now.
Right.
Boy, he has had it, dog.
Yeah.
So you talking about somebody who has absolutely had it, but yeah. Funny times, man. But yeah, man.
Crazy time. We got like, do we have like another pinhead?
Yeah, we do, man. I hate that Ronaldo isn't here with us though, because I really want everybody. I hate that all four of us are with us, man. We should absolutely be doing this together. But honorable pinhead goes to the sculptors of that Dwayne Wade statue in front of in front of some cryptocurrency arena.
You talking about that Thanos sculpture?
The Thanos sculpture, the Rock sculpture is the Rock, top of the game winner sculptor. Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
That part.
That was real bad.
The internet is still going crazy on it. Like I said, you've got something. Man. Again, I know these people who made it are professionals and said that I know, and no, I can't do that type of art. I would be the first one to tell you, but I will. But if something is subpar work, I will let you know about it. And you know what? The motherfuckers who made that no good or that does not look like no Dwayne Wade.
Hell no, I don't.
They know this. And Dwayne Wade needs to start putting on his cape on for him, talking about how long they spent on it. Ooh. These aren't little. Bro. This isn't Reagan making a finger painting picture for you. B. These are grown ass men who sculpted this statue for a good ass commission.
I think she do better than them folks can. That was awful.
Right. You ain't lying to either, B. Like I said, these people got paid a good commission to put a statue that's going to be in front of that arena forever.
Yeah.
And this is the best that they came up with.
I'd be ashamed of themselves.
They ought to be a fucking ashamed of themselves, man. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing out? Again, that man really looks like I said, my man looking like Thanos. They were replacing that man, the pictures that they be having him with Gabrielle Union. They were replacing that man's head with the face of that statue. Do you know that famous picture of that bald screaming head? Whatever. I can't even think of what it is though. But they got the face looking like this and the mouth open. Wow. They superimpose that statue's head on that damn painting. It's bad, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's bad.
Yeah.
They really thought that was going to fly. They really thought that was actually going to fly. That's hilarious.
They can't find anybody better in Miami to do that. That's the thing.
I think it's actually commissioned overseas. I think that was one of the things people were saying about it, or at least saying that the people who made it aren't familiar with the game. They just they get a certain moment and they have to recreate that moment through them though. But again, you could easily look up Dwayne Wade and just see that's not that man's face.
Yeah.
Again, y'all made a statue of Dwayne. Again, y'all got Dwayne Johnson confused with Dwayne Wade. That's what you did.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Wow.
It looked like Dwayne Wade just got finished laying a smacker down in Miami Heat Arena.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, but that was my honorary opinion. I know it's been a few weeks since then, man. But we couldn't have gone. This wouldn't have been the first round if we didn't just roast it for a few minutes.
That is true. That is definitely true. We definitely had to get back on there. And like I said, I wish we did had T and Ronaldo on there.
They would have had a field day with it.
Oh, they would have.
Shit, we probably would. Man, you know what? We'll spin the block on this one again, bro. Bro, we gotta have them on in order to.
Oh, most definitely.
In order to get their thoughts, bro. Because we definitely have to continue. We gotta continue this one, B.
Yeah.
Again, the internet's still doing it. So you know what? We're definitely gonna still do it.
Yep.
My God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. But man, this was a great return. Welcome back show, man. Hey, Ronaldo had to leave. You got any shout outs that you want to say before we wrap this thing up?
Once again, shout out, to everybody who's still rocking with us. Again, we're sorry for the wait, but as we know, life be lifing, and like I said, again, we just it's just everybody, everybody stays in different seasons though, so it's definitely much harder to get everybody on the same page, but. Hopefully now with Tarif, so back in civilian life, we'll be able to to drop some more for you all, man. And definitely do this do this more on a regular. As always, man, shout out my fellow co-host, shout out to everybody who's still been hanging with us. And again, man, this is the end for the next chapter of the first rounders. We'll have more on that. We have more on that on a later date, though. But you already know, man. Y'all already know how I do, man. So we want the feedback because we're going to use everything to make a better show, and bigger, better first rounders is coming very soon. So be on the lookout. And like we said, man, we ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh, we're not. We definitely not. But yeah, on top of that, I don't have too much to say. Just shout out to all y'all listeners just being patient. I know we've been gone, but like I said, we've been lifing right now. So I mean,
exactly. Yeah, Brian. Actually, yeah, Brian. We know we've been gone, y'all.
Yeah.
But we back on this. Though.
Yeah, we back now, and we got more coming up. So just be on the lookout on that. But
no doubt.
But I ain't got too much else to say. Just glad to be back. We out this thing, and be on the lookout for a pick'em episode. We do the picks for the week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But on that note, y'all listeners, peace out.
Yes, sir. I'll let y'all.